Okay, so I thought I would take y'all through my getting ready routine. So, and show you what I use and stuff. So here we go. Okay. So I'm munching on these cinnamon churros. Okay, so what I use for my hair is freeze it. And I mean, I'm sure it doesn't really matter what kind you use. I do always use the volumizing mousse maximum hold. And these hot rollers, which are very kind of old, but anyways, they work really good still. They're Remington. I think I told some people the other day that they were Conair, how to say it. Anyways, they're Remington and they're the velvet curler because it doesn't do as much damage to your hair. It's easier on your hair because it has velvet. So I always start by just getting the first section of the top. The first time I curl it, well actually, if I curl it with the hot rollers, I always put mousse on it. So on each section, spray it with hairspray. And I curl it. Put clasp on it, and then on the top one, so it doesn't fall over, I always have to use a bobby pin. Fall over and the clip doesn't pop off. I start with the top section and do the middle like this to help with volume. And because I'm not going to church today, I don't really care like if it stays super, super curly, so I'm gonna put bigger chunks of hair in the rest of the rollers for one, to save time, but two, like I said, I just kind of want volume in it. So do the top first, and now do the sides. And ever since I got the extensions, sometimes I have maybe too much hair in it, so if they feel loose, I just put another, for you girls out there who are blessed with lots of hair, you may have to put a little bobby pin in it to make them stay. I don't know exactly how curly it is. But if I were trying to get more curl at the, like closer to the root of my hair, then I would go ahead and separate it into smaller sections, so. And honestly, I think usually when I take them out, it looks kind of like patty. I don't know, just too poxy patty. So my point with that was if I get it too curly, because then it's just close to your head. So then for the bottom sections, if your hair is pretty thick, like I'm gonna pull this middle section that's underneath the two. And voila! Okay. I don't know if this is the greatest angle, but it's the angle I have. For my face, I use Rodin & Fields. Yep. Rodin + Fields reverse. And do this while my curlers are baking my hair. You're actually supposed to scrub for 2 minutes, but 30 to 60 seconds. Well, that's not near as bad. For some reason, I always thought it was 2 minutes. That means I've been doing a superb job with my facial scrubbing. Okay. And the next, so the one I use is a Skin Light, it's called Reverse, and what it's for is like, so after I had my kiddos, maybe it was before that, I know I used to tan a lot, and that's just not good for your face or your skin. But anyways, it left me with a lot of skin damage, I guess, and I know my pigmentation also is a bit like I had darker spots. I still do, like, I don't know if you can see on this side of my face, especially in just different areas. So I use the one kind of to get rid of like spots and the discolorations and all that stuff. So step 2, just wipe this all over. Skin lightener. Now I'll be honest, I don't know. I put my before and after pictures together, and although there's definitely a difference, I can't say it's like a super dramatic difference. So I don't know. I mean, it's been a little while since I did it, but I did it like after a year after I started using these, and all of this has definitely made a big difference in my skin and how it looks. I'm not sure how big a difference, you know, when you see the before and afters, and maybe it's just some people it works better on than other people, I don't know. And I'm very faithful using it, so I don't sell it, so I'm not trying to sell it to you. I'm just telling you how I feel, okay? And maybe I'll dig up those pictures and post them, and then we can just judge it all together. Oh, step 3 is this skin lightening treatment. Also, okay, so one thing I do know, and I don't know if it's with age or if this stuff has helped, I had a lot of freckles. I don't know if I have a ton of freckles anymore. So I don't know if freckles, yeah, freckles do fade because my mom used to have a ton of freckles and she doesn't anymore either. But anyways, what else? Okay. And then I always end with putting sunscreen on. And this is very important to put your sunscreen on, okay? And I do put it on my neck, and you know, I might should use more than I do, but already the way it is, half the time my skin looks really shiny because of all the other stuff that I put on it. So, and right now I have that lovely burn on my face, which doesn't really bother me, but I might should be putting something on it. Because I curled my hair with a wand, and wands are not so good for your face. Oh, it's not so good for your face. Definitely not. They're not so good for your hair. I definitely would not suggest curling the hair on your face with a wand. So now take these little peckles out. And y'all, I'm sorry if this angle's all kinds of crazy, but it's just what I have. So anyways, take it out. And then when I take it out, I just twist like that. And then I do it towards my face. Now, I've heard a lot, and I don't really pay attention to how I do it, but you can do one, you know, like alternate the direction of your twist. I don't really pay attention. I kind of think my twists are probably quite random. And that's just something to think about. Let's see. And see, so they weren't really in there for all that long. Like that was maybe 10 minutes. And it's really curly, as you can see. Now, a lot of the curl will fall out pretty quickly. I mean, the curl won't, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like the intensity of the curl. All right. Let me see where the best place wants for me to be. So then I just get each curl and I separate them. I'm going to scoop these like this as much as you want. Okay. And then with my little comb like this, I just tease the top. Okay, and this is what you get. So, but it does, like I said, it'll kind of fall out later a little bit, so it's not quite as curly and looks more natural. So I said I would show you the end product of my hair. This is after. Okay, honestly, like I feel like it held better today than it normally holds. But this is after being outside. It's more curled than it normally is. Not just because it's like so cold outside, because sometimes when it's really cold outside, like the curl stays better. But anyways, the curl fell out some. That was my point, and I said I would show it to you. So this is it. Anyway, yeah. And actually, like to kind of calm it down, go like that.
Okay, so today I wanted to do a workout that's kind of higher intensity using weights as well as getting a good cardio burst in. And I started with doing this burpee over bar. Do 8 of them, or 8 to 10, whatever feels comfortable for you. I was using 10-pound weights. You can do it without weights, or you can go heavier. Going into box jumps. Now you can use whatever size box you want to use. I chose to do one that I have to extend further up. You can use one that's shorter, and if you do that, just make sure you do quicker hops. So the key is to get your heart rate up. I threw in back flies to help with posture. It's something I don't often do, and it's something I need to start adding more to my workouts. When you choose a weight, make sure it's heavy enough to challenge you, but not so heavy that you can't get it up parallel. Squeeze those shoulder blades coming up. Here's one that I've developed a love-hate relationship with. It's really good full body movement. You feel it all over. You're going to want to do 5 to 8 on each side. Hold the bar straight overhead. Try to remember to squeeze in your back and lock your elbows out to help you keep the bar overhead. I used 65 pounds here. You're going to step up on the box through your heel. Make sure the weight is in your heel. You'll feel this all in your back and your upper back and in your glutes. And to get some extra ab in there, we're doing bar rollouts. Just on your knees, roll out the bar. Using your core, focus on using your core, because if you don't focus on using your core, you'll end up using a lot of arm, which is fine too. So it just depends on what you're trying to focus more on working. But this is really good either way for your core and your arms. And last one is sumo squats. Typically I stand on 2 risers, 1 foot on each riser, so I can get a better range of motion, a deeper squat going down. Make sure when you go down to just squat back, keeping your back keeping your back straight. This is a great for a glute burn, and it is one of my favorite movements. Okay, so it's been a little while, but I decided to pull my piano out and see what I can do here. She's smiling on the outside, but she's hurting on the inside. It's getting harder just living anymore. But you change worthless into precious, guilty to forgiven, hungry into satisfied, empty into full, and all the lies that are shattered, we believe that we matter when you change broken into beauty. All right. When you change broken into beautiful.